The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here, big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Schultz, the motion man. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Chargers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Set. 380. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. The receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up a second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after the catch.
And you get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third. Go Lion. Shotgun now for Herbert. This is going to be incomplete. That is the big there, making things difficult.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go.
Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got a receiver. It's Jones. He's got a this defense goes elusive. He's 19 on fourth down. First down. That's 45-yard line. 21. His pass complete to Darius Davis. He is out of bounds and worked it inside the 15. Another nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up 14 and a first down. First carry here with this one. Ryan Hampton. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Another run here with Hampton. And he will not be able to play, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. It's a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here now, third and 5. So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Why you gotta black and white? We go on some you got my feet, I'm confused. See it to me from saving, but I just want to dive in. Going on with a tech on and never make you feel popping. Oh,
To throw is Willis.
I taste it grateful, I see my friends got it talking.
Taken down. They got him.
Make sure they bring
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit for this touchdown.
A big-time play for Vegas. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game.
I got a
So
big feeling
defensively,
that
they
these
can
niggas
protect
gon'
that little
take
bit on the
me.
back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
I got a big feeling that these niggas gon'
In
take
the red zone.
bye. And they gon' feel it. I'm on this slow.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver something. He's starting on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to break through. That takes a lot of time. So you want to credit to the big guys up front. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game like, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll step up and run this.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make it as miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
Take it in himself.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Pistol here for Herbert. We are through 7-3 is our score. We're back in Southern California.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Run between the tackles for Haskins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A big 25 yards this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for them. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range, but for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here comes the screen to Jones. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
But it'll be fucking for free. For that pussy, the niggas be going for fees.
Makes such a big deal when we see it go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. Sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside. They can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Ready, check. Willis.
I knew that shit was my head. It's just too good to be true.
Cam Hart. And the Chargers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. That one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
And the Chargers.
That is a big play for LA. 55 yards on the game. So the big play gets them down close. And now it's first and goal. Hampton trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Roberts there on the tackle. It's a gain of
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Quick throw is broken up. There's no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Third and goal.
We'll try to run with Hampton. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up fourth and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Schultz, the motion man. That's caught by Golden on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode.
That's me, bro. I'm seeing this nigga.
And the Chargers will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did.
Need to wake up, bro.
Following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
2nd and a yard. Here's Hampton. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it
That's not the
simple.
play out quick, bro. I hate when they do this shit.
And say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeout. 34 seconds to go. So the break.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense.
That shit is everybody playing with. You're
not just going to
That's it, atheism.
just play like a robot based on what the receivers do off the line.
H is the only nigga I know that don't run POs.
Of where their zones move.
Everybody else, they don't run POs.
Right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the Raiders are going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man is Davis. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. They set up
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corral them, take them down short of the sticks.
And just 4 seconds left in the first half. A timeout is called. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal.
3
for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Herbert now on 1st down. Brought in by the tight end, Sam McCormick. And he's going to be out of about just beyond midfield.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll get this out to his
Oh, these more RPOs, bro. Weird on them.
35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin the drive.
It's hard to go on something that's already blocked before you throw the ball.
First down and 10. It's empty. And this takes it into the red zone.
These niggas already blocking before you throw the ball. Of course you're going to get 6 or 7 yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now. Charger first and 2nd down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, it's Herbert.
I seen what he did, bro. I ain't even touch him. He just stopped running. It's an RPO. Somehow it's going to be an RPO.
Throwing down is Herbert.
He can't play without RPO, bro.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
I'm just sleeping.
Now Willis. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
Just get on still a kid, just get my dick, please. What
Faking the give. Forced to his right.
You see what I mean, bro? Like, come on, come on, bro. That's just crazy work, bro. He threw it right to the DB. He threw that right to the safety. That nigga is not bad. It is crazy. I got some fun, though. I see you playing, man.
I see it on somebody fucking right. Yeah, until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem as they convert for the first down.
I don't know about that. That's what that does. He like excited, but I'm not like I'm by myself. But now to sit it back, it's fine. Just spit out, spill it, kill it, get out this, please, but I'm just because I'm dead. I'm see how I take out time. Guess I said I'm Steve, then I'm about to be, but I'm the
Sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Raiders will line up for the
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I just gotta wake up, bro. That's all. I was still shooting.
40s and ads when we
running
back
to
up
go
the
on
right, trying to get Drake, making the top
as
of
the
that.
kick's
All out,
away.
blood to the cash, I'm flying, you cannot before we don't see that. Next be talking, the boy
And
stop
this
flying, putting
one
up fast shit,
goes
fine, beat
all the
that,
way
get
over
shot,
the
you fall, hit him on
mailbox
his spine, get him
of
gun, go back,
George.
my cool,
The
this line, fuck around
20-metric
me, y'all niggas
landing
know this
area
line, catch
will
goofy on the block, he
come
know we
Ruby
back. You all
Rule
get
to
caught,
the
don't drop like that, got
35.
niggas this shit, they doing it 10, catch a ball, attack, nigga who ain't slime. Boy, we both in the dirt, but in the burger, right in the train, you hurt, play both sides, how you get the words, I'm tough on that, put his ass in the shirt, what he great, they can really put shit in the dirt. Swizz and drinks every time we ballin', I'll climb up pronto. Niggas be doing that lip on the neck, cause if they run up on me, they catch me hollow. You know, in the rain, these niggas get wet in the straight AG, but just me and fire. Don't think we better than deep, we be
Jones to
30
begin
trying to
this
swing this
drive.
title. Spend
And
money, go
he
throw the hose,
is
just chasing this
quickly
chicken, niggas, you don't
stopped
know.
after
Niggas
a
say,
gain
go
of
nigga, think,
yards. Tommy
we take this
Eichenberg,
out.
former
All
Buckeye,
up like
is
Instagram,
on
whatever.
the
Dude,
tackle.
these niggas gonna follow. In the straight AG right now, put his thumb in the game.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Herbert. I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Come on, man. This shit ain't gonna work all the time, bro.
On 3rd down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Let's go now. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It was Cam Martin in on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing, Willis. This is taken in left side by Horton. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them for just a short game. There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball in the goal line?
They trying to drop a fucking eye. They trying to drop a bitch. I look at my wrist and see him shine and bitch and took a risk to get like this. Now the bell is on my dick. Brand new touchdown. It's got grip. Catch and flip it. Where you going? Where you going? Bitch, come here. I got magic. Disappear.
So,
He ain't
3
fair.
quarters has come and gone. Back with more after the break.
They made it
You're
better than
tuned
Brady
in
in
to
here.
the NFL on EA Sports.
When you gonna be trying to kill
Blitzed
us?
at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Walker now gets it going here in the 4th quarter.
That's my fault. I could
Aimed
cut that
right
bitch
at
up.
the tackle, and he got it. Taken down behind the line.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, the only thing you have stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately it stresses your quarterback.
Here's 1st and 10. And it's going to be 1st and long coming at the main 5-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head
There's
and maybe
another play
everything
in
be
here.
tackled and played in front of you? It's That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
I think he hit them in the helmet.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, it hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On the ground, and that play took a little off the cuff. They stopped it, but no gain at the 4. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Walker, and he's going nowhere.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down, let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Bro, this nigga Dalton shows dropped everything, bro.
And this is a tricky call for this field. It's going to be a lot of good. The touchdown does, so I don't hate the call. Great job by this defense.
Swiss and drinks every time we battle. I'm talking about pronto. Things we doing that look on the next. So they're going to catch me all over my new rain. These niggas get mad. It's straight AG, but just me, I'm follow. One thing we buy on feet. I'm getting sick of tired of swinging this cotto. Coin money, but for the hoes, I'm chasing this chick like it's no tomorrow. Mama say, boy, you got that gun. I'm sorry. We say this all. Stupid. These niggas not fun. I'm straight like you right now. So I'm stopping the gas. It's taking the photo. I'm taking this chick. I'm nigga, you think we spend the bottle. Nigga, get fucked up. Shoot that thing. You bump up, we ain't the one you can run from. And you ain't gonna run from. Nigga, talk to the right back, calling me, but I ain't even done that. We need these old pump up on the Swiss and Drake, and that's something to run from. We sweat the bodies, you niggas be down for nothing. This shouldn't get going down. Sit down, but ain't no fun. The shit that I feel make a 60 stand ready, pump fake air, slow out the sound. She took 6 and 8, ride like a mommy.
Not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What's up with that? We come through from the back when they said smoke, we on that road. I got piece like 20 stars, I also got blocks of average. You can't get my waistline, trying to check out standing with that type shit. Stop the flip off my bitches, 2 days with scumbag. Before they saw me for that backflip.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. It adds so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Puts the ball down, turns into a runner, and gets the first down. They got there in a hurry, and it might be luckily for him. He saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. On target for Laporte. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On the books for Burrow. And that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
It's second down.
Second and 8 at the Raiders' 33-yard line.
Still rookie Jones. Feeling only about 3. And will bring up third
Before this, I left till I felt fit. It's on the fit. It's on the fit. Start to look out. Instead of
Oh my God.
Ray. 21. Baylor Tigers. They'll drop to throw.
Bitch. Wait.
Intercepted. The Raiders are going to get the football. They'll go on first and 10. And Bush blocking up, paving the way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He keeps it himself.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10. Here's Willis. On the run to the right. He'll take off again. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here's first down. They go with Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now Walker. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the Raiders. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.